Last Thursday, on our previous live session, one of the attendees asked me, Nahar, can you please do niche research and show me how you find niches? So this is what I did, and I showed the guy how I use the category research to find niche ideas and then analyze these niches with the product research tool. Then we came across very unique niche with huge opportunity. And because this niche was so extraordinary and this situation was so unique, I decided to create special video about it, today's video, and show you, first of all, how I found this niche, but then how I analyze the niche and recognize the opportunity. By the end of this training, which is going to be quite long, almost 40 minutes, I'm also filling a report, a niche report, where I check the high volume keywords of the niche, the top selling products of the niche, and what is the USP, the unique selling proposition of those products, the selling prices, the competitors, the cost of the product on the supplier, which for this example I use Alibaba, and then also analyze the profitability and writing down the selling opportunities. So if you are planning to ever become a niche seller, or if you are already a niche seller and you want to get another perspective, another dimension on how to analyze niches and how to write it into a report, watch this video till the end, follow the instructions, learn from the inside, because this niche is not something you see every day. And these selling opportunities, a lot of people will consider as high competition, even though it's actually a low competition niche. And by the end of the video, we'll also get the link to this report, so you can use this report template and use it yourself when you're doing niche research. So sit down, relax, get ready, prepare a glass of water, notebook, pen, and be ready to learn, because this is going to be huge. So we will start from the dashboard of Zik Analytics. There are different ways to find niche ideas. You can just randomly walk in a shopping center, see an interesting product, think what are the keywords that define this product, and then go to the product research in Zik Analytics and search the keywords of this product. But we want to find more systematic way, which will lead us to result in shorter period of time, right? So I'm going to show you how I'm going to use the product research and the category research to find niche ideas. So step one will be to set up the settings. So we'll click here on quick settings. It's under my camera, you probably don't see it. I just move it here, so it's here as you can see. You click it, and then you switch to your desired marketplace, shipping location, and source website. For instance, let's say we are going to sell from the United States and eBay.com, so I will click on the US flag here. And another change I will do here will be to put source website for Alibaba for this example. Then I will apply changes. Now, what I want to do first is I want to start broad. I want to get general data and see general categories and what are the top selling products in these categories. So I will go to the category here. I will click, this is the category research, and then I will go to select categories, and I will randomly pick any category. Now, if you know what is your category and what is your niche is another story. I'm going to cover it in the second part of this video, but right now I'm showing you how to find hot niches, okay? How to completely start from scratch and find hot niches. So you can go here and pick random keywords. I'm going to, sorry, not keywords, random category. I will go here for, let's see, pet supplies, sporting and goods, specialty and services. I'll go for sporting and goods, for instance, and I'll hit the search button. Right now what Zik does, Zik pull all the best-selling products from this category and showing us from the top selling to the list based on the lifetime data. So when we look here, we can see the stats of the category. We can see that there is, from the first 50 listings, there's 169,000 transactions. There is overall total of 8,882 listings in this category. It's a lot. But we less care about the statistics. What we want to do is we want to scroll down to the result. We want to identify product that's selling very well, and then ask ourselves, what is the niche of this product? So let's start with the first product. This is Adidas Grand Court shoes for women. 31,000 sales since the listing was uploaded to eBay. 31,779 transactions. This is a lot. This niche is, I would say, women's shoes, but it's very specific brand, Adidas, so I will not look into it. The second one, take a look, is 550 paracord, type 3.7, strength, parachute cord, okay, and there is different length. This product sold 11,934 times. Now it starts to be interesting. Why? This is not a brand product, right? So if I'm looking for a niche, I look for a niche where I will have place to bring my own listing and sell there. If I'm not an Adidas distributor and I don't have Adidas shoes, I will not look into niches where Adidas is dominant, right? But this type of niche, this type of product, paracord, a strand parachute cord, which is a parachute cord, let's open it up here. Now you can see the pictures more clearly. It's just this parachute cord. Is very interesting product and very interesting niche. It's a generic niche, so brand not playing a big role. You can go and source this from anywhere basically. And it's generated a lot of sales, 11,934. And when you see high amount of sale, this is supposed to turn on the alert above your head. And your curiosity should lead you to analyze product with a lot of sales, because if one product have a lot of sales, it is probably part of a niche with a lot of sales, right? So after I found an interesting product, now I will try to identify the niche. So parachute cord or paracord, these are the two keywords that define this niche, right? The two keyword phrases. So I will open the product research here in a new page. I will even open two product research pages, and I will try to analyze these two keywords. I will try one I will run search on the paracord and one on the parachute cord. If you are sure what is the keyword that define the niche, then you don't need to do this parallel. I just do it parallel because this is new to me. So I will write here paracord, as you can see, and I'll hit the search button. And here, let's copy from here. I'll take the parachute cord. I could also copy it from here, and I'll put it here. And I'll hit the search button. Now, let's start with the paracord. The paracord keyword have 100 active listings on page 1, $44,000 revenue from product that's selling for average price of $9.29, 5,766 transactions, 52% success rate. So half of the active listings sold at least one in the last month, and 5,766% sell-through rate. So we have high demand, we have 50% success rate, high revenue. In terms of numbers and stats, this is a good niche, okay? Now, second part to analyze is the diversity pie. I want to see if this niche is diverse, if many sellers are dominating the niche, or if there is one seller. And if there is only one or two sellers, I want to see why. What the difference between them to others. So we can see that this seller here take 86% of the total transactions, okay? 86%, there is one seller dominate. Usually, I would prefer to go to more diverse niches, but because this is such a high volume niche, and because this product is very interesting, very generic, I will analyze further to understand why this guy is dominating the niche. Maybe he's better than the others. Maybe I can be even better than him, right? So after understanding the statistics, we are taking the decision if to continue further with analysis, looking for selling opportunities, or moving to the next search, to the next niche. And I will usually look for niches that have at least 500% sell-through rate, 50% or 30 to 50% success rate, and as much as possible revenue. Higher revenue, the better. Now, revenue and transactions also change based on the average product price, because let's say if this niche is selling price for $100, then you only need 400 transactions to reach this revenue. So it's always, you have to find the balance between price, revenue, number of transactions, etc. But the success rate and the sell-through rate are something that I will always try to keep. Minimum 500% sell-through rate, minimum 30% success rate. Now, when I see that the market is not diverse and there is one seller dominate like this will be the second step to understand why this seller is dominating. What's the difference between him to the others? How can I be better than him? Because it's worth fighting for this niche. There is enough revenue, right? There is enough revenue, enough transactions, there is enough demand. Now, I will only consider selling this niche if I can be better than my competition, if I can introduce new added value to the market, if I can have unique selling proposition. Otherwise, it will be waste of my time because there is one seller here that's doing very well, right? So the next step will be to go down and start analyze the competitors and the listings. So on the left side, you can see the country of the competitor, his name, the feedbacks, the sales from the product he generated. And then on the right side, you see the picture, the title, sales in the last 30 days, the lifetime sales, and then the selling price and where the product shipped from. And we can see that this outdoor bunker, he's dominating the niche. He's managed to rank to the top of the search result 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. He covered most of page 1, okay? Now imagine a buyer search for paracord. He come to page 1. He only see this seller. Then of course, this seller will take 86% of the whole niche, right? Of course. So now I want to see how can I take space from him on page 1? What can I do to be there? Maybe he's doing something different than the others. So my first step will be to understand what are the products that are selling and to look into few listings. So I will open these listings of the first seller, and I will open the second listings, and I will open some listings from other sellers. I will try to look on the pictures and see, okay, how the product's displayed. And you can see that this picture here just show you the colors. This show you another type of colors. This show you another type of colors, right? And then here it's like rolls. And there's another way to display it. It's another type of colors. This is another way of packing the rope and displaying it, right? Another way to display it with rolls. So I start to understand, okay, this product selling in different length. And I can see that the top one has selling 10, 25, 50, and 100 feet. This is the top one. Then the second listings is 10, 25, 50, and 100 feet. And also different colors, right? It's multi-colors, basically. So slowly, I start to understand what listings are dominating, what type of multi-variation listings are working. And then my next step will be to go through the listing themselves and try to collect more information. So I'll start to look, okay, as you can see, this is the first one. This is one of the products sold by Leading Life 66. So Leading Life 66 was here, okay? It's not the top selling one. It's not the top seller here. This seller have 8,933 feedbacks. Sold this one 112 times in the last 30 days. He's focusing here on 50, 100, and 500 and 1,000 feet, okay? Which is even longer length than others. And we can see that you have different colors here. And this guy is not even in the top. Okay, so I start to learn, okay, multi-variation with color and length, this is what working. Good. This one say this seller sell, let's take a look. 50 feet for $6. 100 feet for $8. 200 feet for $12.99. 500 feet for $22.99. 1,000 feet for $34.99. So I start to collect information and understand. This is Outer Bunker, the guys who is dominating everything. This was the top listing. Again, we're from 10 feet to 100 feet. The other guy started in 10 feet. Let's see how much 50 feet cost here. $8.70 this guy is selling. Compare $5.99. So this guy is selling more expensive but still dominating, right? Then another listings here. Again, 10 to 100 feet. A lot of different colors. Here he just sells different colors. So here he sells all the multicolors, okay? And we can see that it costs the same almost, even less than the other one. Now here we see another type. This is another seller. Again, here he put 50 feet and 15 meter and different colors. And we can see here, oh, he have only the 100 feet left. He have only the 100 feet. Oh, it depends on the color maybe. Let's see what he have. Okay, so for here he sell the 50 feet for $5.99. okay? For example, so he's also cheaper than the other guy. And slowly, when we go through all of them, we start to see what uniques for every product. We want to learn about every product because we want to create our own unique selling proposition. Second things, what I see here is that this product sold a lot of times, 1,751 times lifetime. This product sold on the last 30 days, 282 times. So where was it? Here. And it sells for $9. It's 100 feet and it's come like this, one pack, that's it. Okay? No variation, nothing. And once we went through all the listings, we understand something. We understand that if you look on this guy, okay, if you look on this seller, Outbanker, he's putting a lot of different kind of listings. So we have the one multi-variation color, plain color, multi-colors, another type of multi-colors. Then you have just this one listings without even variation. Then you have this one here, which is coming in basically, wow, this is different way of measuring it. Yeah, I think this is already big. This is very big. This is big quantities. It's coming like this, selling big quantities, you know, big rolls. And we understand that this guy has a lot to offer. I'm not sure all the other sellers has a lot to offer. So after we went through the listings and we understand the listings and the different functions, variations, colors, length, and how this niche operate, how product in this niche operate, now we want to understand the competition. We understand something and it's very clear. This is niche of multi-variation listings where you can have colors and length. Now there is different type of length. There is the short to medium length, and there is the huge length, like 100, 200, 300, etc. Okay, where we found here. So where was it? Here, where they sell in big quantities. Okay, so after we understand the product, it's time to look into the competition and see why this guy have so many listings. So I will close all the tabs here. And I will start click on the scan seller button and I will open all the sellers. So I will start with this one and then I will open this one. These are all same listings, so I will just avoid it. I will open all the relevant ones. These are not even selling the same product. This is another product selling with paracord. Is this other type of thing with this product. But I think this is enough already. We got picture here of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 competitors. So we're going to start from the first competitor here. I put the statistics on the last 7 days, so let's change it to the last 30 days so we can get stats of the seller. So this seller generate $28,000 in the last 30 days. Okay, and this is the one that dominate the niche that we say, that 86% of the transactions. And when we start to scroll down to his listings, we can see he's focused only on this product. Take a look. He have here 1,192 active listing, okay, and looks like majority of the products is the paracords, okay. Look, he sell also some other stuff, but the majority of the product is all different kind of paracords listings in different variations, different listings, different colors. Now, this is a sign that if this seller have so many listings and he focus only on this might be the reason he rank on page 1 with so many. Let's see the competition. If the competition put the same amount of listing to compete with him or not. So let's try this seller here for 30 days. So this seller have $2,237 sales in the last 30 days, but he have only 9 active listings and only 4 are successful. 3 of them are the paracord. So he's not a big competitor in terms of covering the first page result, because the other guy have 1,000 listing. This guy have only 9, 3 only successful. So already you can see why this other guy dominating, right? Let's check the other seller. Let's check this seller 30-day sales. This seller have $6,000 revenue, 130 active listings, and let's see his listings. So this is paracord, these are other stuff. So he's not focused only on paracords. He only have maybe 1 even, I don't know if more than 1, maybe 1 listing of paracord. So there is another reason why the other seller is dominating page 1, right? Now let's take a look on this. Wow, this seller have big revenue. I'll move you to 30 days as well. $216,000 revenue, guys. 1,213 active listings. This guy is very successful. But let's see his listing. Is he focused on paracords? No, he sells many different kind of listings. So what we are learning here? What we are slowly learning here? We are learning that the first guy have 1,192 active listings, which focused mainly on different kind of paracords, while the other ones have 2, 3, 6, 7 paracords listings only. So of course, if there is one seller focused on this niche, optimize his stores for this niche, optimize his listings, optimize the algorithm for this kind of product, and also offer so many options, of course he will cover the first page of eBay. He don't have real competition, you understand? This seller dominate competition because he don't have real competition. And then you go through all sellers and you try to analyze and see, is this seller's focus on the niche products or not? This also not. This seller also not. So he's a few paracords. You have few paracords listings, but that's it. All the others is not, right? This seller is also not. So what we are learning, guys, from this niche, we are learning that out of the 100 active listings on page 1, most of them are of outdoor bunker, because he have one store focused on only paracords with probably almost 1,000 items, only paracords, okay? Different listings, different variations, different colors. So when buyers search for this keyword, he's catching 86% of the market. But this is mean that this is unbeatable? No. This is mean that no one else really give him a competition. So if you looking to build a niche store and you want to start your own niche, buy stock from wholesalers and sell it on eBay and focus on very specific niche, you have a big opportunity here, because this competitor that take 86% of the market don't have real competition. So if you will do the same thing and you will take one store and you will scale it with many different type of multi-variation listings, you will be able to compete with him. And even if you just take half of it, you just generate from this one product $20,000. Okay? So this is a good opportunity, and this is how you do the niche research. You want to understand how the product works, you want to understand the competition, who are your competitors, the statistics, validate demand, competition, your chances to succeed, the prices, the competitors, the selling prices, and of course the high volume keywords. And then of course also you want to go, in order to complete this research, you want to go to Alibaba or to your warehouse or to your wholesaler or retailer, doesn't matter, to your supplier, and look for similar products where you can have competitive price. So we found a niche, we identify opportunity, but in order to make sure this opportunity is actually good, we need to go to the supplier and see if we can get this type of products for better pricing, right? Or for price where we have enough profit to actually sell it and be competitive. So we've analyzed this niche. I show you how I find this niche. I also show you how I analyze the competition and look into the listings. You can use this type of analysis if you are already selling in the niche. You're running the keyword, you go through the results, competition, sales, and you identify what is the competition, what are the competitors doing, what are the prices, what are the listings, what are the unique selling proposition of every listings, and then you're good to see if you can bring another product better or change your current listings to be better. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to complete the research with trying to find paracord products on Alibaba. I will use Alibaba for this, okay? And then I'm going to fill the report. We're going to fill this report on live together, okay? So you're going to learn how I break the information to different criterias to learn and identify the opportunities in the niche. So now we are going to try and find these products, this paracord on Alibaba. You can try to use the search by image of Alibaba. However, with this kind of product, it can be very confusing. You know, it's very specific rope, and it's something that the image technology probably will struggle to identify, but we can still try to do it. So I will just go to one of the products. Because they're all the same, it doesn't really matter. and I will hit here on the search on Alibaba, and then see if the search by image could actually find it. As I can see, it could not, so you can click here, search by image on Alibaba, open it on Alibaba, and then instead of try to let the search by image find it, you can just write here paracord. Okay, that's it, paracord, as simple as that. So once I wrote paracord, I start to see different prices here and different listings, and I can see that there are different prices, and there are different products, different colors, and this is exactly what I wanted to see, right? So let's go back and say I want to first see if I can compete with the top listing here. Okay, the top listing was just plain colors, different plain colors. I know the 10 feet or yeah, 10 feet in black color cost $5.44. Here they display everything in meters, so we will need to calculate how much is 10 feet to meters. So it will be 3 meters and 0.48. Okay, I'll keep it. And now I want to try find colorful ones, and I will go to the listings and I will look the one that fit my product criteria. I need colorful ones, right? Here it is. So I need them in different prices, and this guy sells 0.04 for 1 meter, I guess. It's not clear for me, so I will not use this as an example now. Let's try to look for another thing that is more clear. Let me go up to these ones, for instance. So here we can see between 6 cents to 15 cents per meter. And they have all colors, right? Depends on how much you order. So they have all colors, it's clear, we know the price. We can base our calculation on this price. So this is the listings we found. 3 meter cost $5.44. Let's say we buy it for the highest price, okay? Highest price will be 0.15 times 3. 45 cents. So you buy around 50 cents, okay? And you sell it for $5.44. This is amazing revenue, okay? This is amazing profitability. And once I see this sign about the niche, things start to connect together. I start to get the full picture. I identify the demand, competition. I analyze competitors and why they are dominating. I analyze the USP of the product, the unique selling proposition, the pricing. Now I'm ready to check the last thing, which is check with the supplier and see if it's profitable. And I've just made this check and I see, wow, there is like 10x on the product. Buy for 50 cents, sell for $5. This is 10x on the product, right? Guys, this is amazing, right? So after I finalize everything, I will fill the report. Let me show you the report. I prepared it here. So I'm going to put it like this. It's going to be half screen, half screen. Let me, yeah, this is how this is good. So you can see that on the left side, I have the report here. Actually, because let's move the camera here, perfect. And I will start to fill everything. So the niche name is paracord, right? And niche stats, I will go here to the product research and I will copy like this. I will just make a screenshot of this, okay? This is all what I need, the stats. And I'll put it here. Now I have the, let's remove the bold so it looks a bit nicer. So I have the niche name, I have the niche stats. Now I put here the niche high volume keywords of the niche. So it's paracord, we already know. We made another test here to see the parachute cord. Parachute cord also get a lot of traffic, right? Also got a lot of traffic, parachute cord. Let's see the search again, and just to analyze it. Yeah, so parachute cord also got $30,000 in sales. So I will definitely put here parachute cord as well. Always good to know what is the strongest keywords, strongest volume keywords for the niche. Another way to know it's go to the title analytics or run search inside the title builder. So I can go to the title builder. I can write here paracord. Okay. Oops. I have to choose eBay's marketplace. And then in the title builder, I will get the top selling keywords. So paracord type. The 550 paracord, it's also a strong keyword, so I will put it here as well. 550 paracord. I can see that Planet is a brand, so the type 3 is also something I want to put. Okay. And I'm good to go. Now product and USP, the unique selling proposition. So for this, I would like to keep few of the listings, okay? So if you know you have here few of the listings and you know that the best, I would always keep like a few type of different listings into the report. I will include there are different colors, and then there are this one, and there are this one. So I will try to put all different kind of styles of selling this product. Also, this is an interesting one. And I'll just paste all the products that are interest me, okay? All of them, I will put them here. You have to work organized. If you do a niche research and you want to buy stock and sell on eBay, you need to make sure you do real work, you know? This is not a joke. You want to later on, and you later on going to invest a lot of money on eBay, on stock, and you want to make sure you are not wasting money on a niche that will not sell, right? So I put all the type of products here that I can always go through and analyze them later. And second things, I will write the USPs. So the USPs here, it's very simple. It's multi-variations, right? Multi-variations, multi-colors, and length, which, what the unique selling proposition of selling this kind of products? What is the unique selling proposition? The unique selling proposition is that you can have one type of product. Like physically, you just bought one product. But out of this one product, let's say black paracord, you can create multi-variations. 10 feet, 50 feet, 100 feet, 1,000 feet. This gives you basically the possibility to cover more of the top of the search result. And also gives the buyer different options to buy from. Some need short, some need long, and stuff like this. So this is multi-variation, multi-colors, and length. And I would say another USPs, it's branding. But this is not in the USPs of the existing thing. This is the USPs of the existing products. Multi-variation, multi-colors, and length. Perfect. Now, competition. Competition, I would only put one competitor here because the others are not, I don't consider them competitors. Only this outdoor bunkers is a competitor. This is the only competitors, guys. So I will only put his name here and I will write information about him. What's the information about him? What's the information about him will be? Only one competitor focus on this niche and products. All other competitors offer only few items in this niche. Okay, so I have these two things here with me. This information in my mind, let's take it down so it's all in one place. And now we're discussing about selling prices. So the selling prices from what we've seen are between $5 to $8 for 50 feet, right? This was the 50 feet we checked, or it was the 10 feet? Let me check out. Let me check out. We have to always check these things carefully. So we're talking about 10 feet. Ah, no, it was for 10 feet, right? Yeah. Ah, no, but 10, yeah. When we check the 50 feet, we had competitors 8, we have competitors selling for 5. So yeah. So these are the approximate prices. For the 10 feet, by the way, we can also check. We can also see what is the competition. Just to get understanding on page 1, what's happening. So I will scroll down here and I'll say, this guy here, let's take a look at this listing. He start only from 50 feet. Yeah, so we leave it like this, okay? We leave it like this. So these are the selling prices for the short one. You will need to also sum up the selling prices for the long ones, okay? I'm not going to do it because it's going to waste a lot of time from the video, but you will need to sum up the selling prices for the long ones. And then supplier prices, what we've seen on the supplier. Between 0.06 to 0.15 cent, right? So this brings us to profitability of almost 8 to 10x. This is the multiple, because if, let's say, you want to sell 50 feet, let's calculate it again together. 50 feet. 50 feet is 3 times 5 is 15 meter. If you want to sell 15 meter, let's just calculate it again. I'm not sure. 50 feet to meters. Yes, 15 meters, 1524. So if you buy 1524 and you time it in 15 cents, it's $2 already, right? It's not so attractive. But if you manage to take it down to 0.06, it's 91 cents. For product you sell between $5 to $8. So yeah, it's between 8x to 10x, depends on the product and everything. It's good, right? And what is the opportunity? Let's sum up the opportunity. Let's sum up the opportunity, guys. It is very profitable products, right? With only one competitor who focus on the niche. There is room to improve the images. Always look on the images and the search result and what you see. If we see here the images are not so good. You know, they're not so good. You can brand it in much better way, right? So there is room to improve the images, to add branding or create bundles. So if you're looking for a niche and you want to dominate the niche, okay, and focus on a niche store, and you do such an analysis and you see, okay, Paracord have these amazing stats, 44, let's make it a bit bigger, $44,000 in the last 30 days, average selling price $9. The high volume keywords are Paracord, parachute codes, 550 Paracord type 3. These are the top selling products, and their USP, unique selling proposition, is only, which is multi-variations and multi-colors and length. Competition, this is the main seller. Only one competitor focus on this niche and products. All other competitors offer only few items in the niche. So this is the only major competitors. And if you're focusing on one store and also have 1,000 listings offering different kind of variations, you're gonna for sure take from his market share. The selling prices for 50 feet is between $5 to $8. This is just averages. Supplier prices between 0.6 to 15. So we're getting here between 8 to 10x profitability. And the opportunity, it is a very profitable product with only one competitor who focuses on the niche. There is room to improve the images, to add branding or create bundles, and a lot and many options for new multi-variation listings. The goal here will be, okay, the goal will be to cover more of the top of the search result. Why? Because this guy has so many listings. If we will start to list a lot of listings in this niche, we can hit and run. We can move forward. So this report can be good for anyone. If you're already selling a niche and you want to analyze it, or if you're found a new niche and you want to sell for selling opportunities. Guys, this video was, I know it was quite long, but very specific with a lot of example and teaching you how to find a niche idea, how to analyze the niche idea, and how to write it into a report. I will share the link for this report inside the description of this video, below the video in the description, so you can download it and you can use it for further use. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.